Hello everybody, it's me, your favorite Giraffe Factory, and we are back with another episode of Banished. And, oh, I'm on the pause screen, whoops. Didn't mean to do that, sorry guys. So last time I mentioned we are going to make an herbalist because our people are unhealthy. Yeah, so we want to make some houses and an herbalist this episode. Because we want to continue to see our city grow, right? By the way, this path, totally inefficient. I don't think anybody actually takes that, except for from up here, which basically doesn't happen. So, oh, well, first, I'll take that rock, thank you. And, second, there's a few more stone down here, and a forest that we can cut down. All this stuff right here, that's fair game. So we're gonna actually cut that. We're gonna cut, where does it start? Down here. Okay, so about here, right? We're gonna cut all that down, and we're gonna put a couple of homes right around here, and then we're gonna put up an herbalist. Yeah, we're going to put up an herbalist. We have 25 adults. Wow, that's a lot of adults. 3 of 3. Let's see how many we have in reserve. 5. Woo, baby. Okay, so we can add... Let's add an adult to the farmer. Yeah, to the large crop field. That way there's basically no danger of the field. Oh god, that really wrecked our crop last season. But there's no danger of the field kind of getting wrecked by a super early cold snap. Hopefully, you know, like I don't really know. This should be the first good year for our orchard, and we'll see if they make a decent yield or not. If I'm smart enough, I'll keep an eye on the orchard. Only 3 people go up here, so I'm not gonna make a path yet, because they're kind of close to the barn. They just need to go straight down to the barn. Then again, if they only need to go straight down to the barn, maybe I should make a path. You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna do that. But first, sorry, there we go. I had to start a stopwatch. It's always a great. I always think that that's a funny phrase. Start a stopwatch. There we go, right there, and just go straight south like that, and there, bam, and that'll alleviate some of the travel time in between. And if we ever get a little bit of excess stone, we might start making soon. Hopefully, we'll start making this a stone path, like I mentioned last time. So let's get something happening here. Yeah, so this is what we're waiting on, this forest to be cut down, and in the meantime we might be able to just tell them to start the herbalist, right? Resource production, herbalist, 30 and 12. Wow, we got plenty. Yeah, so let's rotate that. Oops, I just hit the wrong button, my bad. I guess we just want it backed up to it, right? Kind of consolidate the area. Oh, well, actually, the more forest it's in, the better. So if I can kind of get away with doing it like this, actually? Not like that, okay. Okay, let's do it more like that. Right? And we'll put another road down there. Where even is the... There it is. Okay. There's the little spot. It's really hard to see, but... yeah, there we go. So there, we'll put a dirt road there. And this little area will be kind of a spot for a few professions. And as a result, we kind of want them to be closer to some more jobs, actually. So... Or, whoops, houses, I mean. I can't talk today. I want to get some houses over here. So my plan of putting houses right here, I didn't realize that I wasn't really thinking, and my Forester Lodge and my Gatherer's Hut are really close. So kind of this line right here, from around the, what do you call it, tunnel. I can't talk today. From around the tunnel down to the river, that straight line is sort of our limit. So if we put some stuff over here, it's totally safe, and it's actually a pretty good idea. So we're going to do that. I'm going to take... What? Food is low. Okay. I think I might want to put in another field down here, in fact. Because if you look at this, we have 5 extra laborers. That's like a lot of people. And games... So here's a little metagaming moment. So in a video game, you always are looking for forward progress towards a goal. But in a game like this, and this kind of dates back to before modern video gaming, in a game like this, there's no true goal. In old school video games, in fact, the goal was to not die, and so the goal was infinite, right? But there's no discernible goal anymore. 66% yield, huh? Why is that so far up if it's only 66? Seems like that's a little bit less than a third. Anyway, so in the modern day, games are much different, and we work towards, you know, beating levels and things like that, and as a result, we kind of get, you know, result-oriented, and we get, like, we become more gratification-focused. But in this game, and it's helping me remember that, this game, for sure. This game is helping me remember that, oh, look at that, Herbalist is done. We got assign an Herbalist. Bam, done. At least one will be fine. What's your herb limit? 100? Let's say 200, just to keep you on your toes. Back to what I was saying. The modern mindset of gratification and goal-oriented problem-solving is a little bit, I think, a little bit outdated for the form of enjoyment that we want, because as great as that is, so many more indie developers these days, which are the fresh face of video gaming, they realize that we want games that we can replay, right? If we beat a game so easily that that we've done it and we don't want to do it again, then there's no point in playing it over and over again, and you won't, like, you know, you won't enjoy it that much. I don't want to say, like, you won't make as much money, because I feel like that's rude. That doesn't, you know, money's not the only driving factor, you know. But the, you know, a good thing is to understand your own motivations, and then to understand your own motivations, and then to act on them, and understand that you have a constant goal of persistence as opposed to just trying to reach somewhere, right? And I don't know, I'm trying to get too philosophical on camera here. I'm gonna end up looking dumb, but it's this game is great in that it doesn't let you rest on your laurels, but at the same time there's no ultimate goal, and so it's very nice. And this has been a trend in the past year or two of video games that I've noticed. I'm sure it's been going on longer than that, but this is a trend that I've noticed recently, and I like that. I've noticed it in indie developers especially, and I've been buying mostly indie games, and I still support some big name companies, but I prefer indie stuff. It's a fresh look on the industry, and it keeps you looking at new material, and I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? That's my little 10-minute rant, or whatever it was, 5-10 minutes, on basically how much I love this game. Is all I'm getting at. So We got our herbalist in, right? So we have one, and they are storing a little bit of medicine. But it looks like all of our citizens, to get to that herbalist, they're trying to take this low path as opposed to this high one, which makes sense. Let's give them a better path. Let's make it out of stone because we can. Okay, not like that, please. Let's... Okay, so they seem to be walking like that, right? So we want to go here, right? Let's go like that. And then like that. And then there. And that'll make their path even more efficient. We need to pick up some more stone somewhere. This time I think we actually should think about a quarry. I think that we should think seriously about a quarry. It'll help us a lot. The quarry that we had last time was not very good because we didn't have enough people to kind of operate it, but I think we should think about it this time. I think that'd be a good idea. But that's still a couple episodes down the road. We're playing in 5 times, I believe, by the way, because playing in 10 times just makes the game feel like it's trying to crush your soul all the time, and it's just not fun. Let's see, let's get back to one of our original wants here. Oh, actually, let's let them build that stone path, right? That quick path there. And this path is not useless, by the way. We are going to go over here because, see, up here we can build more stuff eventually, but we definitely want to keep at least this spot very forested, and preferably as far as this herbalist as well. So we're going to do that. 200 limit on herbs, that'll keep them busy for quite a while. And that'll keep everybody healthy, but we also need to build a graveyard. We mentioned a graveyard last time, so I think that's a pretty easy and positive build option. Here we go, town service, cemetery. So, how big can a cemetery be? I don't know. Too large, okay. How far? 20? Okay. Let's make it 10 by 20, but let's start it back as far as possible. Wait. That's part of the herbalist's reach, but it's not going to affect it that much. That's okay. I'm not going to min-max. I'm not that kind of gamer. Let's see. Oops, 20. There we go. 20 by... Can't do it there. 20 by 12. It'll be alright. Actually, let's just do 10. 20 by 10. That way, there's plenty of room for a good amount of people, and we can build over here and still kind of keep the cemetery in a nice spot. I feel like walking past the cemetery is not as morbid as working next to it. You know what I mean? So we need to put a trader over here soon, and then maybe even a fisherman. And eventually we're gonna want to spread out. That's why we're zooming out here. We're zooming out because we've got this area to the north, this hunting cabin, and that's awesome. We like the hunting cabin. I think we need to clear out some of these rocks and iron, and that might even help their yield every year. We're about 1,200 or 1,400 every year. I think having a little bit more open ground helps, but, well, I don't know. I'm not sure. But we do kind of want to go over this way one day. I'm not sure if we want to just go right here, or if we want to go over here, because we are already trying to reach this way to get to the Fat River here. Technical term, Fat River. And then after we cross this, we can kind of cut this area down, put a market down, and do all sorts of things like that, right? Maybe even try to get nomads into our town, because right now we've got a pretty good amount of space, but stone is low. Oh no. We've got a pretty good amount of space, but we aren't, we're not hurting for space, but we're not great, right? So let's get that stone there. And I think over here is a good quarry candidate. either over there or over here. So I'm just not really sure, because I feel like maybe right here is a good quarry candidate, because if we just build a little bridge, then people could live right here, work right here, right? Really close. And it won't interfere with much of anything else. Not a lot can fit here. So like we're not going to have like a forester or a hunting lodge anywhere in this area. So I don't know. We might even put a quarry over here, but we need to make more food if we're going to have so many more people, right? We definitely need more houses now, though. So, let's figure out how to get more stone. So, you're not even getting the stone, are you? Didn't I tell you to get the stone? Did I? Did I tell them to get the stone? I don't even know. Hello, dear. How are you? I don't see the little markers. Oh, there's like no stone down here. Okay. Did I do that up here? Probably did that up here. There are paths up here, so maybe it might wreck our yield for venison this year, but we should go get this stone. I'm sure it won't wreck it, but I don't think that the animals like it when people come and go. I'm not sure if they don't like people or if they don't like buildings. I'm not entirely sure. But we do have a very large amount of iron, 292. It's like a really good stockpile. Like, look at these first 3 rows, they're like almost all iron, right? So, let's make stone houses, right? Because they cost a couple of iron, they cost a lot of stone, but they also don't cost as much to keep warm, is what I'm thinking of. So if we put 2, 3 stone houses down here, we're going to start our little sub-community, right? And then, what, really? That's awesome. Okay, well then, boost your limit to 300. What did you make last year? Hold on a minute. You only made 57 logs, come on now. I guess we should probably keep that high in case that we're like not building much, but whatever. Okay, 300 is okay for now. We are building these and they need a couple of logs, so we're going to use up some logs there. It's autumn, it's not that cold, in fact it's quite a warm autumn. We're going to get a really good yield from our orchard. If it'll grow. Is it because no one's growing or because no one's harvesting? No one's harvesting, okay. So, wait, I'm going to pause. Look at all those laborers. Okay, shoo. I'm going to put at least one more farmer on. Boom. How many can this take? 4. Let's put another on. Let's do 8. 8 farmers, yeah? Because that way these 2 fields will have a lot of stuff to do. And they'll be able to produce a lot of food. I would like to get another farm going, proper normal farm, right? And then get another orchard going as well. If we had a lot of apples, then we'd be able to oh, we could fit another orchard up here. If we had a lot of apples, we could make a tavern, and soon here our citizens are going to become less happy as the old folk die. But as it is, we're sitting pretty. Our cemetery makes people happier when the old die, or when anyone dies, I suppose. Just, you know, this game is a life simulator, you know, after a fashion, but it's when the old die, the cemetery keeps them happier. I don't think they lose as much happiness for losing parents and elders as much when there's a cemetery, because everyone wants to bury their dead. So, with that present, with that oops, unselected that. With the whoops, can't talk. Trying to think, not thinking very hard. With the, what is your problem? Nah, you got a job. You got a farming job. With the cemetery, people will become less unhappy, and they'll lose less happiness for losing their elders. You got a farming job, and you just don't realize it. Okay, cool. But yeah, so that's a positive thing. With the cemetery, people will not. We've got 64 graves, so we have enough space for a little while, right? We can bury our dead, and we can put off getting things like a, what do you call it? Like a church, a chapel, or a tavern for a little while, because it'll kind of keep our happiness up, right? So what do we need? We kind of need stone. We got a pretty good season there, didn't we? Oh no, we're gonna lose the rest of our yield here though. Next season will be better. We'll have 4 active farmers, right? Oh, what? Is our barn full? Oh no, our barn is full. Okay, here's a thing. Okay, this is also why I started making this community down here. There's already nothing right here anyway, so that's okay. This is a reason why I wanted to make this area. If we put another storage barn down here, then we'll kind of divide the storage, right, between these 2 areas, and we'll be able to get a little bit better yield out of everything, really. They'll kind of split, I hope it'll kind of split the difference, and they'll put a bunch of stuff up here, and they'll put a bunch of stuff over here, and we'll be able to go through this little tunnel, and we'll have a close-knit community here, like all together. So it'll be pretty nice. Looking forward to that working, hoping it does. Working on building these stone houses, which is definitely a challenge, I suppose. It's going to take them a minute. I think we can tell them to prioritize this, right? And that way it'll be easier for them to do everything, because these houses are sort of second string in terms of priority. We need the storage barn first. There, yeah, they did prioritize it. Cool. Because we are a little bit full on that. Our stockpile items are fine at the moment. They can make a little trek in between to do things, but I think if we get some stone roads laid down, which will be a little bit easier once we get some more stone. Let's see. And we're out of stone. That's not good news, speaking of which. Grab... how much is there up here? That's a lot. Okay, grab that. Yeah, but we do need to think about a quarry soon. Try to get it maybe over here? I'm thinking... if these houses are here, they were having no trouble living in between these, right? So if we have this to there, or maybe even over here, I think we'll be okay. If we do it down to there, seems a little further. We also have to build a bridge for it, but if we just get them somewhere close like that, that seems like the same amount of distance, right? So like there to there. I mean, this is obviously shorter, but I kind of want to put some more basic items over here. Maybe another farm, right? Kind of cram a farm into the side over here, and that'll put food into this barn, and that'll help a lot. But yeah, we'll see. I'm thinking maybe even, since we do have a couple of people now, we've sort of figured it out. When I did mention, earlier that I had read a little bit, but really not much. I only read I read a couple of people's kind of spiels on, oh my god, this game is so hard, how do I do this? This is my problem. And I kind of just did a little bit of thinking and reading on that front. So I didn't like go read like a how to survive tutorial or something like that, but I did try to figure out what my problem was from everyone else's problems. And I think I may have done something right now. May have finally figured something out, but we'll see. Answers still forthcoming. So, I know it's full. Why don't you finish building your thing here? Well, don't we have like 8,000 people? So let's put 2 more builders on, huh? I hope that builders function as laborers in their off time, because that would be unfortunate if it didn't. We have so many people, actually. Let's put 2 more foresters on, yeah? And another herbalist. And now we wait. Now we wait for everyone to finish their jobs, because if we didn't, we would be remiss. That's doing okay, that orchard. I think we can fit another orchard up here. We need to put a road in, though. Oh, hello, phone. My phone is telling me it's hungry. Okay. How'd you do this season, by the way? 1,000. Not bad. Not terrible, right? So, we did have a lot of foot traffic up there. So that's something. And we're sort of dense over here, so I'm kinda, it should be sort of further away, I think, is like ideal, but it's doing quite well, so I'm alright with that. Would you stop telling me? Alright. Barn is here. Awesome. Now we can finish these houses. We've got a couple stone. I don't know if I want to put a quarry over here or a quarry down here. I'm thinking maybe put it over here, because we can have them live here, work here, and I'm thinking of putting in another storage item here. Oh wait, no, that's a great idea though. To put in a stockpile near it, right? Or put it near a stockpile even. Darn, huh. What if the quarry was up here? And there was just a stone path straight down to the stockpile. That might help, actually. That might be a good idea. I'm gonna try it, because I do want... I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna wreck this valley, and I'm going to take its stone. Stone is a semi-non-renewable resource, especially in this game. And so there's no short-term way to produce anymore, other than just gathering it all, right? Where even is this stuff? Here we go. Not a mine. Not yet. That's iron and coal, but I think we need more people for that. So we're going to tuck this up in here. We want to make sure that we can get past it as well as get behind it, so in the middle is best. 80 wood, 40 stone. No, 40 iron. So we got plenty of iron. We need a couple more wood for this. We'll put that there, okay? Are these done? I think these are done. Yeah, okay, awesome. So we'll do that, and we need to grab some more wood, because we're not going to be able to finish that if we don't grab this wood. So we're going to grab this wood, and it's going to go back here, but that's not too bad of a walk, right? So they said that they think, they being the people that I read about, they think that their citizens die from walking too far before they eat. I mentioned this a few episodes ago, and I believe them. I think that that's legit, and I think that that's a difficult thing to try to manage, but if you just sort of build slowly outwards, then you'll do a lot better. So, like, we, in Giraffeton, we were not building enough homes, and we didn't have enough, we didn't build enough stuff close together, right? I think we did get lucky by starting close, but as we spread out more, we kind of, we spread our resources too far was the problem. So, here we go. So, I think we have a lot of houses that are really, really full right now. Most of them. So, we want to build more houses. I think we're going to build some more down here, because we're clearing this forest. And then we're going to put, I think, a farm or an orchard over here. So, storage barn, yeah. Yeah, so let's build a couple of houses down there, but let's wait for the quarry to finish. The quarry, yes. I still think that it's a funny word. Quarry and quarry are sort of just funny words to try to distinguish between. It's iron, it doesn't need any stone. In fact, we have to bring a lot of stone out of it, don't we? So, let's try to build a stone path sooner rather than later. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Why don't you just let it happen? There we go. No, stop. There. Okay, yeah. Boom. I didn't read the number. Oh, darn. Okay. It'll be okay, though. We will be told when we can't build anything. And there's a lot of stone there that they need to remove, so it'll be okay. We'll figure it out. We're not starving right now, so it's okay. That is a lot of work out there, but I think we'll be able to figure it out. Stone is low. You trying to tell me that? Yep, you are. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, so I think if we can have enough homes for new generations to rise and for old generations to fall, as sad as that sounds, I think we'll be okay. We've got a couple of stone paths running here. I think I'm going to put some more stone paths in here and then put an orchard up here. Our happiness is still really high, but we made it really far in our Giraffiton. Yeah, see, look, our oldest people are only about 60. So it's going to take a while before they're super old. I think that they're building that stone path because it looks like they're following it, and I think that that's helping them. Yeah, I think that they are. That's a big plus because having that there will really help this get built. We've got tons of logs now, by the way. And I'm hoping that this won't be a big disturbance to the hunting lodge, hunting cabin. But at the same time, I think we're going to have another crop. Early autumn, and it's still 52 degrees. That's fantastic. Doing it. Yeah, so we're kind of thriving this time, but this is about the same time we thrived in Giraffiton. We're trying to keep this child number at a good ratio to our adults, I think. We do have a severe advantage, though, in that we have a school this time, so that's really good. But it is about that time for me. It's been a good episode, but I have to call it quits, I think. But until next time, I hope you all enjoy. I hope you all stay well and enjoy my videos. I enjoy making them, so I hope you enjoy watching them. And if you did like it, please leave a like. Until next time, I will... what will I do? Well, I won't do anything. Until next time, I hope that you stay well, and I hope that everything goes well in your lives. And I will do the same, try to stay well, and whatever. And then I will quit stalling and I'll end the video. But, yeah. Alright, just kidding. So, I'm gonna go. I hope y'all enjoyed. Oh no, our crops! I will see you then, and we'll try to get this quarry figured out. We'll try to get some more people housed, and we've got tons of food now. So we'll try to develop our town and stay within the boundaries of reason. And next time, we'll do that in junk, just like we have been the whole time. Anyway, I'll see you all around. Bye-bye.